Hello. Okay, so I'm making my video, even though I was going to fix this. And well, okay, so it's now or never because it's October 30th, and National Novel Writing Month starts in 2 days. So I decided to make this video like now, and I do have my points for this video, so I don't forget stuff. And excuse the shaky camera. Okay, so as I told you on Twitter, I am going to participate on November novel writing mode, NaNoWriMo. I think it sounds better that way. That NaNoWriMo. It sounds like rhyme. I don't like it. NaNoWriMo sounds better to me. So that's what I'm gonna call it because no one knows what it is here, so it doesn't matter what I call it. And yes, I'm gonna write. So I have two possible stories. One is the story I was working on as a script when I was in Dominican, the telekinesis story thing, and that's really cool. And that's in English, and I already have like a basis for it, and I can work from the script to a short novel or like a first draft of a novel, and that would be cool. But I also have, I don't know, it doesn't say anywhere it has to be in English. I mean, yes, it's American thing, but I was wondering if maybe I could write in Spanish. So I have this one other story that I did while I was at school here. So it's a story kind of like, it's pretty cool. I like it. I wrote a TV script with a couple of friends for a class. And it's a story, it's kind of like The Godfather, but like Mexican mafia. It's like totally invented because it didn't exist. But okay, so a little bit context. Here where I live, they make they have these little plants, and they are called enequén. It's a kind of agave, you know, the plant like from can you picture the plant from the tequila? You know, like the little spikes and stuff. It looks a lot like it. It's a variation of the same family plant. But what you do with this plant is you harvest it and then you set it out to dry. And with some machines, you take out fiber from it. And it works to make rope and to make it was used to make shoes and clothes and hammocks, and well, now it's just used to make rope. But back in the early 20th century, it was a big part of the state's economy, like Yucatan economy. So I figured it would be cool to make like a mafia about it because, you know, the people who had haciendas, like the big ranch with these plants, they had a lot of power. So, you know, when there's a lot of money, there's always corruption and stuff. So I wrote this story about kind of like, you know, the Godfather family, the son who doesn't want to be involved in the business and suddenly has to be involved in the business. Kind of like that, but, you know, in here. So that's a cool story, and I'm writing on it. I actually have my little black notebook, and I have a lot of, I'm going to show you. So I have like, okay, so that's blank, but, you know, I have a lot of notes like here. I don't know, you can't see it properly. Well, I have some, you know, notes and lines and stuff. And so that's kind of like what I have to decide what I'm going to write. I can write the kinesis story in English, or I can write this other one. I was thinking if I write the one in English, I can always give it to you after November's done, and you can like edit it and stuff. But I can also work in Spanish. I don't know. I like both stories. I'd like to do both stories eventually, but I don't know which one to do for this project. So if you have any input on that, I gladly take any suggestions. Okay, so that's National Novel Writing Month. Now to our next point. I remember I didn't give my review on the Desolation of Smog trailer. So my next video is gonna be my reviews on the Desolation of Smog trailer. the X-Men Days of Future Past. Also on, there's another trailer, yeah, Captain America, because I haven't been able to watch those videos yet, but my next video is going to be the review on those 3 trailers. Right now, okay, Sherlock Season 3. Yes, we can always watch it online before it airs in the US. I mean, I'm going to watch it online because it's gonna air here like really late, so I'm not gonna wait like till next year. Forget about it. I'm gonna watch it online. So say no to piracy and stuff. Yeah. So that's writing month. Oh, okay. So you ask, your Christmas gift is on the way, and since I'm not as artsy and craftsy as you are, it's a surprise, and I think you're gonna like it, and it's pretty awesome. I like it, so So anyway, you ask about how cold does it get here. Yes, I love sweatshirts. I love sweaters. I love like zip up hoodies and no hoodies and sweaters and everything that's to cover you from cold, which is ironic because it doesn't get really cold here. The coldest we get, I mean, I actually use a sweater almost daily at work because there's air conditioning, and I get sick if I don't. I'm actually recovering from a bit of flu I got. If my nose, and I always have allergies and stuff. But I really like wearing sweaters, and when we go to the beach, it gets cooler and we use it. It gets like when we're in cold season, like November, December, January. It's around the mid-20s, like 20, 21, 22. That's like cold. We get like really cold in the mornings. Like the coldest we'll get is like 10 Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Okay, so I'm gonna phone and I'm gonna check that because I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Okay, so just give me a second. Because I didn't think of doing this first. So I'm loading this wonderful app, and what it does, not today. So what it does, I just input like, Celsius versus Fahrenheit, and because I decided it's called Fahrenheit, and okay, so it's not letting me change it. Okay, so, stupid phone. Okay, so that's, can you see it's Celsius versus Fahrenheit? So 10 degrees Celsius is 50 Fahrenheit. That's pretty much the coldest we get, 50 Fahrenheit. And 20, 21, 69. That's what we get, when it's cold. But I do use sweaters and sweatshirts and stuff. I use scarves, like thin ones. I have my hat, and I never use gloves. My hat, I almost never use it because it's not as cold. I use sweatshirts and I use scarves, like not as much. But I do love cold weather stuff. Okay, so that was like random and really quick. And okay, so I'll make another video with that, with the trailer stuff. And so if you're dressing up for something as Halloween, which I'm guessing you are, because Halloween is kind of like America's thing, I want pictures. We should upload pictures like on our next videos. I am gonna dress up as Princess Leia because she's a Disney princess already. So I am gonna dress up as a Disney princess. If anyone asks, I'm going as a Disney princess. And I'm gonna, like, my hair, I'm gonna do the roll things, like it's not gonna be very professional. I should have, when I went to Disney World last time, I should have done like they had this like diadem with the things like rolls, but I'm gonna make it with my hair, so I'm gonna upload a picture of that when it happens. And okay, so I think that's it, and it was great talking to you, and see you soon. Bye.